Today I would like to talk about the equation more women employment equal more children, higher fertility. This equation is particularly important for current state of Italy and is particularly important for what will be the consequence of COVID-19 for fertility in Italy. This equation that is present in some European countries since the 90s and that has contributed really to differentiate the lowest low fertility in Italy and Southern Europe with a higher fertility, relatively higher fertility that has been maintained in Central and Northern European countries, has seen countries where women were working more, those countries that have a higher fertility. In our book with Daniele Vignoli called the Looking for Parents and the Demographic Trap, we have highlighted this equation is valid also for Italy and to differentiate regional differences in fertility in Italy in the last few years. This is very important because it's like Italy is cut in two. In the Southern Europe, with particularly low fertility, there is still a negative relationship between women employment and kids because there are no services, because women who want to work, they really suffer. Where in the center, Northern Italy, there is this new positive, this inversion, this new positive relationship between women employment and higher fertility. Of course, we are talking about low fertility, we are in 1.3, but this is quite important. Why in the times of COVID this is more important? This is it clear from the last ISTAT data, so the National Statistical Institute, that there might be severe consequences of COVID-19 also in terms of lack of marriages and lower fertility. We can also analyze the data of November, December, because of course we have a lag with pregnancies and we will see the result in next year. But what we are already seeing is that in the big town, those for which we have already data, there is an incredible decrease of fertility that in December it seems to be even higher than 20%. This 20% is not justified by the simple structural effect, by the fact that there is a sort of demographic trap with lower fertility that also decrease the number of mothers, but this seems to be really the effect of the COVID. And the effect of the COVID cannot be different from the fact that women, and lots of women have lost their job. We are talking about 100,000 women that have lost their job, and these crises affect particularly women because the sector of service where traditional women work, and then sometimes they have also uncertain job, is the one that is most touched. So not only the sector but also uncertain job that are being less protected during this hard time. So what I want to say is that if we want sustain family and if we want sustain fertility in the future that is in Italy already so low, we can give money and help for families, and in this sense the allotments for kids is very important for the families, but we should also think that a priority is really to sustain women employment in Italy and to sustain the sector where they work, because only declining this equation, more employment, we will have as a result more kids.